everybody. It's Lucid Layla, and today from Newport Beach. As you can see, I'm completely in white. Something insane just happened to me, and I felt like I needed to share this. For whatever reason, I decided to just dress in white completely today, as you can see. And when I looked into the mirror, I was like, maybe this is a change, maybe I feel I reached a new level, and almost my soul kind of developed so much that I feel white is the right color for me right now. So for the very first time in my whole life, I'm wearing completely white, and it's very off for me, but I just have the feeling I need to wear white. And I'm going to Newport Beach because I was actually going to meet with someone, but I'm done with my homework earlier, so I decided to go earlier. And I drive, and I'm passing by this hospital. And I even posted a Snapchat with me in white and then a little angel symbol next to it, and because it looked like an angel, literally. Look at this. So anyhow, so I basically passed that hospital, and in the corner on a traffic light, there's a lady sitting, and she's crying desperately, and she looks very young, and she's covered in a blanket. I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? It's in the middle of the day, and she's just crying in despair, like she lost all hope. I see people passing by, and no one's with her, no one's asking her if she's alright, and I never really give money to homeless people because I think it's not a good fix, and I always wanted to talk to someone and just actually let them feel that they're appreciated. Something that they never get from anybody when, people pass by, but they weren't in the mindset, either they were, not sober or something like that. But with her, I was like, I cannot pass by, and I pulled to the side and I walked back. And she was just lying there crying her eyes out, praying to God. Literally, she had a little piece of paper that she was in a bikini and only in a blanket, and she was praying to God for help. Whew. It's insane. It's really insane. And so I walk up to her, and I'm cautious, I'm checking, are you alright? And she looks up to me in complete surprise, and she can't even grasp that I'm there, and she's like, oh my goodness, you're my angel, you're even completely in white. I don't know. So I look at her, and I'm like, how is it possible? It's a beautiful lady, and she doesn't deserve to be there. And she's showing me her knee, and she has a heavy infection going on in her knee, and she's crying. She can barely talk because she's crying like I used to cry when I was really, really down, when you think there's no hope, and it's just so sad. I almost I cried, with her. And she's telling me she walked into this hospital in the United States, and the people there, they just completely disrespected her for how she looks, and they thought that she was high, although she was not high. I could tell she was not high. And it's so hard. I still feel it within me. It's insane. So she's like, they won't help me, they won't pay for my medicine, no one can help me. And so she walked out of the hospital again, and I was like, no. How's that even possible? I come from a country where everyone deserves to be treated if they're having an emergency. And so it's like, it's not possible. But then I thought maybe capitalism is that bad. Maybe capitalism is that bad. So I actually asked people, do homeless people get help here? Because, I can't pay for her. I can't pay thousands of dollars. I know how insanely ridiculous the bills are here, so And there's this guy passing, he's like, no, they should help her. They should be able to help her. So I'm like, okay, I can make this work. I can go in there. So, and I just completely understand her, you know. She tells me how people just judge her and that's it, you know. They just judge her, oh, you're homeless and you're disgusting and you take drugs, so we don't even talk to you, or we just talk down to you. And no one deserves to be talked down like that, you know, no one. Especially not if they need your help. And I could identify so much with that, you know. Just people feeling superior, feeling that there's something better just by judging you from how you look. It was just so disgusting. I completely understood her. And wow, that was such a strong woman, you know. It's such a shame. And so I was like, we can do this. We're gonna walk in there and I'm gonna make sure that they're gonna treat you. And she's like, no, they won't treat me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, they're gonna treat you. I make anything happen. I make anything happen for myself. I can make anything happen for anybody else. It's just a matter of persistence and believing that it will be possible. So, and people can't be that rude. A white car pulls up, really expensive Cadillac. Obviously, if I wasn't standing next to that woman, you know, looking not homeless, looking nice and, you know, clean, he would have never pulled up. So she couldn't even really walk because she was in so much physical pain because there was a heavy infection going on in her knee. Wow. So this guy, really, you know, wealthy dude who would never stopped if I wasn't there, was like, I can give you a ride. It was literally just 10 meters, but the hospital, when I walked in there first, they said they couldn't even get her out, even though it was just a couple of, you know, feet away. They couldn't even transport her. They would have to call an ambulance for a couple of feet, which is ridiculous. So, and the whole time she kept saying to me, they don't love me, you know, no one loves me, they just don't love me. And the white car pulls up, really nice car, and I'm telling you, look how much he loves you, you know. He loves you, he wants to help you, even though he's not homeless. And I kind of kept reassuring her that I went in there and I kind of healed those people from their evil minds or whatever she was perceiving, because she was obviously like traumatized and, you know, also over exaggerating. But when you're so down and you have no help, then you don't believe in anything anymore. So I totally get it. I've been there. I've made situations way worse than they were. She was so close already, but she gave up and no one, you know, gave her the hands. He drove her up. I took her in, you know. I was there when they took all the checks and stuff, and I talked to the security guide. I talked to a nurse. First they tell me, oh no, there's no social worker here, and this lady who rejected her first was really evil to her. She's like, oh no, we don't know, the physician knows. And then I talked to this other nurse because I can't believe how ridiculous this is, and she tells me, oh no, there is a social worker here. She's right there. But then the social worker is an asshole again, so I'm like, I'm desperate at this point. Even I am desperate, and you know, I'm capable. So the security guy walks up and he's like, is your friend gonna be okay? And I'm like, I don't think so. Will someone pay for her medical bill? Will someone give her the antibiotics that she needs? Because she can't pay for it. And she's just telling me, oh, she's busy and she can tell me right now. So that was so ridiculous, and I was so fed up. And then the security guy walks up to me, and he's a veteran, and he's apparently like in this organization where they help homeless people. And I'm telling him, no, I don't have hope. Like, I don't know who can help her. She needs a social worker. She needs someone to watch out for her. So he gives me the number of a real social worker in Santa Ana, and a specific lady, and he tells me, tell her that I recommended her, and she will be giving her the resources. She will be giving her housing and all that stuff. And at this point, I'm standing here crying in front of him because of it hurts so much to see something like that happen. And I saw this first nurse who rejected her first, or who treated her with disrespect. I saw how shitty she was and how uncooperative. And when Morgan, that's her name, Morgan Mermaid, when she told her in the face when we came back that she disrespected her and that she didn't even treat her, anything like a human being. She just defended herself, and ego was just biting back. And gosh, I just cried in front of the security guard because it hurts me so much. Yeah, that's basically the story. And now she's probably seen by a doctor, and I left my phone number, and I'm trying to follow up with her. So I hope she's gonna be okay, and I hope I can help her. I left my phone number. I want to follow up with her. I want to get her out of the street, So that's this personal story, and I felt like I'm not, Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or any kind of religion, but today I really felt like a vessel of God, and just not a coincidence that I was dressed in white, and she took me very seriously, and I think I was the only person that I could talk to her, calm her down, because she was literally praying for an angel, and then I was standing in front of her completely in white. So that was a sign for her to trust me and to let me help her. Otherwise, I don't know if she would have taken me seriously, because she was so sad and confused and angry. I'll keep you guys posted if I see her again. That's that story for today, for Sunday. An incredible story about a connection between people and the universe, God, if you will. And if you want to hear more incredible stories, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about that story. I just feel blessed that, that I can be grateful for everything that I have, and my health and my family, and I'm very much in awe right now, and it makes me realize that there's always someone who watches out, and if you need the help, the need will come, and whatever you need will be given to you in the right moment. And I think that was also a lesson for me to learn, because I'm always afraid that I'll have to go back to Germany one night or one day, and I hope that someone is hearing my prayers, that I'm able to stay here in this beautiful place, which is my place. I know I need to be here. I know there's tasks for me to solve here, so I hope that this actually works out for me, and I'm gonna be able to stay here. So, wow, that was an incredible day. And yeah, guys, please stay tuned. Leave some comments, like or dislike if you dislike that, and let me know what you think. Until then, I love you guys, and I hope we can grow together in our consciousness as humankind. We realize that we're really just one, and there's no you and me, no difference, and we're just part of a bigger whole unit. That's what life's all about. Have a wonderful day.